Hello and welcome to your in-depth weekly horoscope for week commencing the 22nd of November for the Sun or the Ascendant. Now, if you're new to my channel, what I do is provide an overview of the major themes of the week for us all. I then dive deep and give a detailed forecast for each zodiac sign, so please stay with me for that. Monday sees the Sun return to the sign of Sagittarius. Sagittarius is the ninth zodiac sign. It's a fire sign, but it's also mutable. That means it's very flexing. It's very much to do with higher values, can be to do with philosophy, higher education, travel, borders, anything to do with customs and exports, adventure, independence, and it has a very inquiring energy. But it's also joined on Wednesday by Mercury, the planet of communication. Technically not at its best in the sign of Sagittarius, but I think this is one of the afflictions that's least difficult. Here Mercury gives us even greater appetite for information, for knowledge. And the two are going to be broadly together from the middle of the week through to the end of the week. And then next Monday, the 29th, they come into an exact conjunction known as a cazimi, which is very exciting. And that means the agility and flexibility of Mercury in Sagittarius is really warmed up by the wonderful rays of the Sun. But also, as this week begins, Venus and Uranus continue a very enlivening relationship, pushing us to be more open-minded about what we do with our resources, which is very much to do with the sign of Taurus. But of course, Venus in the sign of Capricorn is very much more perhaps to do with relationships, you would think. But Venus is the planet of money. So in the rather stable and worldly sign of Capricorn, this could be a great time to think outside the box, be a bit fresher in our approach to how we use the resources we have. But in a love relationship, someone may completely surprise us with an unexpected proposal, an invite on a date, and it may be the least likely person we could imagine. Now on Saturday there is a quarter moon in the very precise sign of Virgo, and that squares with the Sun in Sagittarius. This creates a bit of a conflict between what we want to do for ourselves, the more freedom-loving energies of Sagittarius clashing with the more responsible energies of Virgo. So if we do want to do something more independently as the week draws to a close, important not to give away our autonomy by promising to do something for somebody else that we might actually end up regretting and feeling a little bit resentful about. Now all this week, as it's been for some time, Pluto, the planet of change, the planet of power and of the underworld in Capricorn, is in a semi-sextile to Jupiter. And this can be very, very positive for the reform of how we go about things in a collective sense, but particularly around how we work and how we earn a living. So some big changes can still be evolving there for us all. But please stay with me for your individual zodiac sign. But if you would be so good to subscribe to my channel, if you've yet to do so, please click on the subscribe button. And this will mean every time I drop a video, you'll get an alert. Also, if you'd like to get your free daily horoscope fired to your device each morning, please see the subscription link below. I've written these for over 25 years. My work's used around the world on some major platforms. And finally, with year 2022 racing up, if you'd like to get your personal horoscope for next year, your forecast based on your time, date and place of birth, you can do so now. Get the rest of this year free and 30% off and a character analysis. Please see the link beneath this video. Hello Virgo and welcome to your in-depth forecast for week commencing the 22nd of November. The move of the Sun this week into your fourth house gives you an opportunity over the next month to think about issues to do with your security, where you live, your interactions within your family, your relationship with your own emotional needs. And of course with Mercury, your ruler, also moving into this location midweek, this is about how you think And that could be to do with thinking about working from home, or perhaps changing some of your technical applications in the home, just freeing up some more space, making things more comfortable. Those are going to be the themes over the next few weeks. But right at the start of this week, we do have that great connection between Venus and Uranus still. And that can be very positive around a romantic situation. So if you're single and you're attracted to someone and it comes about in quite a speedy way, I think what the Sun and Mercury are asking you to ask a question of yourself is, does it feel comfortable? Do you feel at ease with the person that you encounter? Now, there is a quarter moon in your sign on Saturday as this week draws to a close. And it may be that some of the demands, perhaps the needs of those closest to you, or the things that you know that you need to prepare for, perhaps for visitors at Christmas, may in some ways compromise what you want to do for yourself, the individual. And that's natural, and it's a quarter moon which just requires you not to get too caught up in working on those more inner drives of the Sun and Mercury, and at the same time stay attuned to what you need as an individual, a more kind of Aries type of energy.